Agent0, our AI SRE, already investigates issues when you ask it in the chat. With automations, you don't even have to ask, it investigates on its own. This is the overview of all your automations. You have a summary on top, total runs, failed runs, total credits used, average credits per run. And below, you can see every automation grouped by category with who created it, the last run, its status, and how many credits were consumed. You can build one from scratch here or start from a template. This is the template catalog organized by category. Each one comes with information already pre-populated, such as a trigger and a prompt that you just have to tweak and turn on. Let me show you one that's already been running for a while. Every run is logged here. What triggered it, how long it took, and how many credits it used. Not every run makes it all the way through either. A couple of these got cancelled. That's the debounce and timeout guardrails doing their job on a flapping check. You can test an automation before turning it on and set a credit budget for it. On the settings tab, you can see the whole configuration. The trigger type has a few options: scheduled, failed check, GitHub events like pull requests and deployments, Slack messages, linear comments, and so on. This one is set to fail check, scoped to 7 specific check rules. You can narrow it further with label filters or annotation filters, so it only fires on checks matching specific tags. Below that, notifications is who gets pinged on success and who gets pinged on failure. Then there are guardrails. They control what Agent0 can actually do while it runs. First, network access is set to full access here. Second, tool permissions decide what it's allowed to call. Reads are allowed by default, writes need to be turned on explicitly, and destructive actions are never allowed. Third, a concurrency policy decides what happens on a repeat trigger, set to queue here so a new one waits instead of running at the same time, though it could also skip or replace what's already running. Fourth, a timeout and a debounce window control how long it runs and how often it can retrigger. That debounce is what canceled those short runs earlier. Finally, you can set a credit budget too with a warning before it's hit. On the right, you can see the prompt with all the steps Agent0 will take once the automation starts running. As you can see, there is one in progress right now. When the check fires, Agent0 gets to work with the right context already filled in. From there, you can actually follow its train of thought, step by step. Every action it takes is clickable, so you're not just trusting a black box. That process leads to a root cause, backed by real evidence rather than a guess, along with a clear picture of which services got hit and how badly. From there, it doesn't just tell you what's wrong, it opens a pull request with the fix and lays out what you can do immediately before anything even needs to be deployed. And the whole thing lands straight in the Slack channel so the team sees it in the moment it's ready. One more setting worth showing is under billing and plans. You can set a monthly spend limit for Agent0 credits, so an automation running frequently, like the one I just showed, can't eat into your telemetry budget. Production keeps flowing even if you hit the limit. That's Agent0 automations. Set a trigger once and it takes care of the rest.